Myself, Dr. S. Rajshekhar, Senior Pediatrician of Visakhapatnam State General Hospital. On the eve of this new year, I wish every employee, their dependents, the parents of my dear children, and all the children of Ukkunagaram a very happy and a prosperous coming new year 2021. Maybe in a few months, we are going to get a vaccine, COVID vaccine. I think that will be the beginning of the end of this COVID pandemic and a ray of hope. And this pandemic has brought us a lot of opportunities to many things and a new beginning also. This 2020 has been a very unique experience for many of us, and from the Department of Pediatrics, VSGH, I would like to state what we have been doing for the last 1 year. During the lockdown period, I think for the first time in the last 20 years, we have started the pediatric OPD in A and B shifts. And then later in the mid-April, we were the first to start the vaccination with all the primary doses of all the vaccines up to the age of 2 years. And then gradually we increased the number of doses and other vaccines over a period of time with all due precautions. Though the OPD load has come down, but we successfully managed very difficult and challenging cases during this COVID pandemic. And these difficult and very challenging cases were refused by the outside hospital because of the COVID fear. But we took up the cases and we managed successfully very difficult cases such as newly diagnosed insulin dependent diabetes mellitus who came with shock and that too in a semi-comatose positions. Because of the lockdown also there are many cases of poisoning like the antidepressants, even some pain thinner poisoning, and we had also seen some cases of scorpion bite, snake bites, and we successfully managed all these cases. There were also cases of severe pneumonia like pleural effusion, even dengue cases and even tuberculosis cases. So what we have seen during this epidemic period is that we used to get the only genuine cases, and those who really seek the medical help, they used to come and they were admitted here and they were managed successfully. In the last 1 year, we have the pediatric department has seen about 12,200 OPD cases, and we have attended around 469 deliveries, of which 337 were LSCS and 132 were normal deliveries. We have admitted around 122 cases in Ward 2, around 20 cases in NICU, and 20 cases in Ward 1 postnatal cases. What was most fascinating was in the neonatal period we have seen some very difficult and very challenging cases, like we have managed successfully very low birth weight babies, 1.2 to 1.3 kg babies. We had around 3 twin babies and some difficult meconium aspiration babies, and also 2 to 3 cases of RH incompatibility cases. We also used this opportunity in this COVID pandemic, even for other cases also, like as a technical committee of the COVID team, myself along with Dr. Satish, we made SOPs and protocols for the COVID ward, for the casualty, for the fever clinic, and for the COVID care center. We made the guidelines for the doctors and the nurses and for the treatment of the COVID patients in our COVID ward. We procured almost all medicines which were being recommended and all the laboratory tests, reagents which were the latest, the biochemical markers, almost all we have procured from the different agencies, and almost each and every test was being done here in our Visakhapatnam State General Hospital, and this was considered as one of the best COVID hospitals in Vizag and also in AP. Now regarding our pediatric department, what I would like to suggest to all the parents is that the child is a child or a newborn baby is an innocent baby. What we have to tell, what we have to teach is the most important, and the most important aspect is, as we all know, is the prevention. In a child, what we see is a baby comes sick and gets cured also very rapidly. So if we can prevent the diseases if we can prevent the problems, then many things can be solved. So the best way what we do is the prevention of infectious diseases by vaccination, and that is the best way what we can prevent. Even by treating a disease, any infectious agent, admitting in a ward, it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of stress over the parents, and it is also a costly affair. But treating with a vaccine, I think, is the most important. And what we have seen is that in the future also we are going to get a COVID vaccine. This COVID has created a lot of sense of fear, a sense of insecurity among many of us. But I think over a period of time, what we have to learn is that we have to build our immunity, we have to take a good healthy food. So the most important aspect, which most of the, I think, the doctors and all the nutritionists will say, that if you take a good food, a healthy food, I think that makes sense. And what we have to tell the children, what we have to teach the children is that how to take the good food, how to avoid the junk food, how to make use of good food, and whatever is there, what is available, whatever resources are there, we have to make use of it. The most important, the most neglected part is also the sunlight. I think we need to expose our children to sunlight almost every day. If we take good sunlight, I think that builds our immunity to a great extent. And I think over the last 4-5 years, we have seen that most of the patients and most of the children are also vitamin D deficiency. Because nowadays, because of this technology, they are all addicted to mobiles, the laptops, the computers, and they don't go for physical activity, they don't take part in physical activities or in games, outdoor games. So they lack this sunlight, and they are all suffer with vitamin D deficiency. So what I advise to all the parents is that let the child explore the world, let the child explore the environment, let him play outside at least a half an hour to 1 hour in a day in sunlight, maybe in the evening, because I think in the most of the part, I think in the morning actually they go to school. So at least in the evening, allow your child to go outside and play any outdoor games. What we have been witnessing over a past maybe few years, we are getting almost every child with some or other, some body pains, some or other pains, and they are found to be vitamin D deficient. Third and the most important, what I say is the fruits and vegetables, the vegetarian food. Please avoid these non-vegetarian foods as far as possible. It's a negative energy food. Fruits and vegetables are the most positive energy foods. If you take plenty of fresh, leafy, juicy vegetables of different colors, then that is the most important, I think, medicine which people fail to understand. So I just wanted to stress this fact that, and the COVID has also taught us that it is not the medicine shopping. It is, if you start shopping different types of vegetables, different types of fruits, different colors of fruits, and different fresh fruits, and that would help in a long run. So this is the prevention, so that diseases won't come, because I think most of the diseases are because of the food habits. I think every day we are coming to know about the different types of diseases which are caused because of the either deficiencies, or because of overeating, or because of non-vegetarian foods. All the inflammatory types of diseases, autoimmune diseases, the inflammatory diseases like the SLEs, like the autoimmune disease, all these are because of the non-vegetarian food. So better to avoid the non-vegetarian food and start taking these vegetarian foods. At the end, I would like to wish a very happy new year, a very happy and a prosperous and healthy upcoming new year 2021 to all my dear children of Ukkunagaram. Thank you very much.